Hey friends, today I am going to help a sweet friend give her bedroom a makeover, and it's going to be budget friendly. I'm so excited to take you guys along. She and her husband and 5 children just moved into an old farmhouse built in 1902. It is absolutely stunning, and they have so many different projects ahead of them, but this was a space they really wanted to prioritize. I just feel so honored and blessed to have been able to help her with this space. So I can't wait to show you guys how beautiful it all came together. Alright guys, so like I said, Sean and Anna bought this beautiful old farmhouse less than a year ago, and they have been so busy working on the outside. They've got chickens and goats, and they have been bringing us beautiful eggs, but they haven't had the time to prioritize their bedroom space. And when Anna gave me a tour of this awesome old farmhouse, she brought me up to her bedroom and she said she really wanted this space to feel like a sanctuary, a retreat. And so I just wanted to show you. And so as you can see, we really have a blank canvas here. The walls were all painted white. They have a bed and some dressers, but that's about it. And really, sometimes it's better to work with a space like this because you aren't distracted by everything that's there. All right, guys, so when my friend Anna first showed me her bedroom space and kind of shared with me her vision for the space and her dream for it, I was so happy to hear that she wanted to keep the makeover very budget friendly, which is why I am so happy that today's sponsor is Walmart.com. Walmart.com has a wide assortment of beautiful share-worthy finds, from stylish fashion to viral home decor trends. Seriously, if you are looking to refresh a space on a budget, Walmart.com has everything you could possibly imagine in order to make that dream a reality. Everything we needed for Anna's bedroom space was available at Walmart.com, from the curtain rods to the sheets and bedding to a beautiful mirror and greenery. Literally everything we needed for the space was available at Walmart.com. So the first area we really wanted to address was Anna's bedding, and we picked out a beautiful neutral comforter set that she absolutely fell in love with. We also got some neutral pillows as well, and I'll explain why we went with a lot of neutral tones like creams, beige for the bed later on in the video when you see the paint color that Anna chose for her space. Not only did we find gorgeous bedding for Anna's bedroom, but we also found curtain rods and room darkening curtains for such an affordable price. The prices on Walmart.com just blow me away. Walmart.com has a variety of beautiful home decor accessories. I got some gorgeous greenery for this space, and I also found a beautiful mirror for her bedroom space at such an affordable price. I am going to style all of these beautiful items later on in the video when you guys see the reveal, and wait until you see Sean and Anna's reaction. They were so excited, and I was so excited to help them create a beautiful space on a budget through Walmart.com. Guys, if you are looking to refresh a space, I highly recommend heading over to Walmart.com. I was just blown away by the variety of items they had available online, and I cannot wait to use Walmart.com for my future projects and makeovers. Walmart.com goes beyond just a physical store. They offer so much more. So I'm going to put all of the links for all of the items that I found at Walmart.com in the description below so that you can go check them out. These prices are going to blow you away. And wait until you see how beautiful this bedroom comes together. All right, so the very first thing that I wanted to address in this space was the paint color. I immediately asked Anna to send me some ideas, some inspiration photos off of Pinterest, and both spaces that she sent me had this beautiful green color on the walls. And so I knew that we needed to go to the paint store and pick out some colors. Green is very tricky. I know this because my sister painted her entire house green, and it was very hard to find the right color. So we sort of just picked a paint swatch that looked beautiful. It was very risky. We probably should have gotten a sample, but I love how chill and easygoing my friend is, and she was like, I think this is perfect. Let's go with this. So we chose the color Nature Lover, I believe is what it's called. We got it, I think it's a Valspar color. Anyways, I will have the details for you down below, but it ended up being absolutely stunning. We really lucked out on this one. We were so happy with the color choice, and we decided to put the color on both sides of the bedroom, like opposite walls, I guess you could say, just to keep the space bright. We didn't want it to feel too dark. Sean, Anna's husband, really likes things nice and bright and light, and so he was a little nervous about the color, so we chose to keep 2 of the walls white and just paint the trim green instead. Now, Anna did all of the painting herself. I wanted to help her with this portion, but she was so excited to get started that she went ahead and did all of this. And not only that, she also wanted to give her current dresser a makeover. It reminded me of my own dresser, actually. It had like wooden drawers and it was painted gray, but we knew we wanted to go with neutrals on the bedding and kind of stick with, beige and cream. So I happened to have some paint on hand that I used in my sunroom. I believe it's Stone Hearth by Benjamin Moore. And I let her borrow it, and she painted the outside of the dresser with this really pretty kind of grayish color. And then she went ahead and added this really beautiful leaf pattern using, I think she said she used plaster for this, but it was so creative on Anna's part, and I love that she wanted to kind of incorporate her own style as well. Anna is very talented. She's an amazing artist. So it was fun for me to see Anna, put her own creative spin on the dresser. She also decided to sand down the drawers to lighten them up a little bit, and then she spray painted the hardware as well. And you'll see how the dresser turned out at the end of the video, but she really did an amazing job. Now, Sean and Anna had a king-size bed frame and mattress, but they didn't have a headboard, and we went back and forth on some ideas and settled on doing an upholstered headboard. They're really very simple, and we only spent like $30 on this project, you guys. Sean and Anna happen to have a lot of scrap plywood in their garage already, so Mike and I came over one day, and Mike just attached the plywood pieces and cut them down according to the size we needed. I believe a king-size bed is like 76 inches wide, I want to say. After that, we wrapped the plywood using a staple gun with some quilt batting. Now, I really wanted to get some foam to make it nice and thick and comfy, but we just couldn't find any locally. We don't live really close to a lot of stores, and so we settled on this quilt batting and just like doubled it or tripled it up, and it worked out really well. I also had a canvas drop cloth that we used to wrap the whole thing. So honestly, we only spent about $30 on this headboard, and she wanted a really simple design, just a square, like rectangular headboard. And I knew it was going to be a gorgeous backdrop for all of the Walmart.com items that I'd already purchased. So I love a good surprise, and Sean and Anna agreed to watch all of the kids outside, have fun with them, and Mike and I went up and kind of put the room together at this point. Now, we had some nightstands that were just sitting in storage. I don't know if you guys recognize these. They were in our bedroom space for a long time, and I've hung on to them, and they worked perfectly in here. So I brought those in, and I also thrifted a brass lamp for just under $3. It was missing the wall bracket, but my husband was super creative. He created one himself out of wood and put the lamp in place, and it just immediately got me so excited to introduce brass accents against this gorgeous green wall. Now, next, I wanted to get those curtains hung, and these curtains were so beautiful. They ended up tying in so well to the headboard that we'd already created. They had this lovely like cotton linen texture to them, and they were also room darkening curtains. And I had Mike hang the rods from Walmart.com really nice and high because it creates this illusion of more height in a space when you hang the rods nice and high. After Mike hung the curtains, we went ahead and began working on the bedding. I first started off with just a basic white cotton sheet set from, again, Walmart.com. These were super affordable. They're very soft and perfect for Sean and Anna's style. Now, after adding the white cotton sheet set to Sean and Anna's bed, we went ahead and layered a cream gauze comforter set on top of that. And oh my goodness, you guys, this comforter is so thick and cozy, and the texture of this gauze comforter is absolutely stunning. I just could not believe the price for this. It blew my mind. Again, it was from Walmart.com. And of course, you guys know me, I love pillows, and Walmart.com had an assortment of pillows to choose from. I got a set of these beautiful linen-like pillows with this fringe that I added to the bed first, and then I found this beautiful neutral pillow with this sort of nubby texture, which was a lot of fun. And that's one thing I recommend, to try to add different tones and textures to your bedding, even if you love neutrals. Now, once we had all of the bedding together, I was so excited. I wanted to go ahead and add some artwork. All of the frames that you see here in this bedroom space were thrifted, and they were just like a couple of bucks. So I happen to have some prints already on hand for these frames that I brought with me. So I just went ahead and switched out the artwork and had Mike hang these frames. And I just love the color that they bring to the space, how they tie into the green on the wall. And they also add a lot of interest to the white walls. Now, I told you guys I also got this amazing mirror from Walmart.com. It has this beautiful brass frame. I love the way this mirror pops against the closet. And I also grabbed this beautiful cream throw blanket from Walmart.com. And so I've just put it here next to the mirror in a little basket. And I also grabbed these beautiful rice stems that I've talked about in other videos from Walmart.com as well. They're so pretty and affordable, and I just love the life that they bring to this little corner. All right, so you guys saw the brass swing arm sconce that we hung on the one side of the bed. Only a couple bucks. The shade was thrifted as well, but there was only one of them. And so I wanted to bring that brass element to the other side of the bed, and I just hung some beautiful artwork that I thrifted a long time ago. Never ended up using it in my own home. So I just wanted to share that tip with you. Don't feel like everything has to be matchy-matchy in your bedroom space. Now, I did go ahead and bring some greens to the other side of the bed as well. And then I also added a few different touches on the dresser that Anna so beautifully made over. Now, the original floors in this bedroom space were painted by the previous owner. They were like this when Sean and Anna moved in, and they're kind of chipping, which Anna sort of loves that, but I thought that a rug might add another cozy layer, and so I happened to have one. It was a 5x7 rug. I was worried because it had more blue tones in it than green, but I feel like it works really well in this space, so I decided to keep it there. Now, we also thrifted some little ottomans at our local thrift store. All of the furniture was half off, so we got both of these little guys for 25 bucks for the pair. And I think they are perfect at the end of the bed. Not only do they add another layer of texture, but also just another neutral color. The more layering, the better, in my opinion, in a bedroom. Now that the room is fully decorated, it's time to go grab Sean and Anna.
Oh, wow. This looks so good.
All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that bedroom makeover. It is just always so much fun to be able to help others with their homes, and I just feel so blessed and honored that anyone would ask for my help. I love the way that this room came together, and I love even more Sean and Anna's reaction. Make sure you head to walmart.com if you are looking to create a beautiful space on a budget. They have so many different options. Again, I will leave all the links to these items in the description below. If you are new to my channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.